All right, guys, let's do it. What up? It's JoJo on the radio. King Batch.
Yes.
We're live on Instagram right now.
We're really live on Instagram.
Really live on Instagram. Now. This dude, I swear, I met Batch, what was it, like 4 or 5, whatever years ago.
Right.
And I said this to you back then, and I'll say it to you now. And if it hadn't happened, maybe it's already in the works, I don't know. But if you don't have a sitcom or whatever it is that you want in the next, 24 hours, they're sleeping on it.
In the next 24 hours, let's go.
It's got to be, tell me, whatever it is you want, what do you want? And are you getting it?
I just want to be the biggest movie star in the world, and it's slowly happening.
Dude, you had the Netflix movie, the sci-fi thing, you know?
Yeah.
What have you done that people need to know about if they don't know for some crazy reason?
Well, I was filming 2 movies at the same time last month. Coffee and Kareem, Netflix. Another one called Holiday, still filming that, Netflix. And I got another movie, a drama. I'm doing a drama.
No kidding.
In July.
So no comedy whatsoever in this movie?
No comedy whatsoever. Your boy got range now.
What? Okay, is it almost impossible for you to resist? You know, because I would imagine,
right? You
are very spontaneous. That Robin Williams kind of thing in you, you know.
Right.
Is it tough to stay on script or at least stay within that character and not just go just comedy?
I have discipline.
You do?
Yeah, I have discipline. I think. I hope. I didn't eat that burger this morning.
What? Okay. Wow.
I didn't eat the whole burger. I had a bite.
Not to be a fanboy, but I have seen you get the 6-pack. You know.
Yeah. No,
Hey, but what about this? Okay, this movie that you're filming, that you have, you have the range and you have all that,
Right.
What can you say about it, or is it just total top secret at this point?
I think it's top secret. I can tell you, Gerard Butler's in it.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
No, so we're talking. This is heavy players in this thing.
Yeah.
No kidding. Is your role? What can you say about your role? Is it?
My role is to kind of bring the humanity in the script. I bring the humanity to the project, to the film.
Wow. And what's the target date for release, or do you even know that?
I don't know that, but the title of the movie is called Greenland.
No, so you can release that.
Yeah. Oh, you can find that on the internet.
Gotcha. Okay, just making sure. Okay.
Yeah.
So well, King Batch, of course, is here. If you're not following King Batch, you're totally missing out. Unless you're a little kid, for the love of God, don't follow him because he says some crazy stuff on his Instagram. just oh my God. And by the way, I should have said hi to you. Last year, I was at an event that you were at, and I looked over and I'm like, that's King Batch over there, and I almost went and said hi to you, but he's not gonna remember me. I'm super off mic. I'm super shy, but it was at the Jackson family Halloween party.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Which I'm a huge Michael fan, and maybe for you as well to be over there in that house. And what's it like for you walking around there?
Oh my gosh, it was crazy. And just to go through the rooms and the mazes were the mazes were in the rooms, in the house.
Isn't that nuts? You got to follow him if you're not. It almost feels stupid to say follow you because you got so many. 16, 17 mil on Instagram.
I think it's 18, but who's counting?
Oh, who's counting? Whatever. 18 mil. You're paving. You're in rare air, man. It's really going for you. And I met him back in the days of Vine.
Yeah.
Is Vine ever making a comeback?
Never.
Don't think so.
If it does, I ain't on it.
So you're like, okay, whatever. Anyway.
We're doing movies now.
Well, yeah. Why would you even care about Vine?
Right.
Look, Instagram's lucky to have you. Who are you kidding? All right. So, Batch, music? I know we got an album coming soonish.
Yes.
Tell me everything.
Album coming soon, and what's different about this music is it's comedy music. It's music for your soul, music to make you happy, to lift your spirits. Is
there somebody in the past I could compare it to, like a classic Chris Rock or whoever album?
No, this ain't been done before. That's why you just gotta. It's new. It's original.
All right.
But if you were to kind of compare the feeling, remember that feeling you got back in the day when you listened to Weird Al Yankovic music?
Yep.
Yeah.
Something like that.
So I had all types of genres. I got that trap music. I got the rock music. I got country music. It's just all types of music.
Now, I've seen you playing some keyboards on some of your videos. Are you playing in some of these tracks as well?
I make some beats. Dude. I'm making beats. You want to hear one?
Yeah.
Wait, can I play
hold your phone up. Yeah.
Okay, look,
this won't be the full-on super in stereo experience.
This is crazy. This is one I just made last night, and this is a hobby of mine. The beats is just a hobby.
All right, he's thumbing through his phone.
I'm thumbing through my phone.
I see some money in the side of that thing.
Oh,
so.
don't look. That's Canadian money. See, I just got back from Vancouver.
It's
worthless to me. Here's $10.
Oh,
Canadian.
yeah, thanks. All right, there you go. Got that right there.
All right, here we go.
Making it rain with Canadian money in the studio.
That's the way you gotta do it.
We'll chop this up, make it seem all nice.
All right, yeah, make it seem like I found the song immediately.
Yeah, boom, 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 it was there.
All right, there we go. Boom. All
right,
right, here we go.
All right. This gonna be on the album?
No. This is gonna be on my next skit.
What's the skit gonna be
So
about?
I have a skit called Sherlock Homeboy.
Oh,
And
yeah, fan.
yeah, so it's gonna be for that.
All right. God, once again, if you don't follow King Batch, you're totally missing out. Batch, let's do it. Let's pick a track. What are we doing here?
Yeah, pick one. Let's do
HTH.
HTH.
Talk about HTH.
HTH is you ever threw a party or had a get together and people stayed longer than they were supposed to?
I've been to parties and heard of parties where strangers show up and you don't know who they are, how they got in, and who knows what they did.
That's exactly what the song is about.
So HTH stands for.
Are we allowed to curse on here?
I can bleep you out.
Okay, well it's not a curse word. I just wanted to ask.
Perfect.
Hit that hoe.
Hit that hoe. All right.
And hoe could be, the hoe, the garden hoe.
Talk about Say That.
Say Daddy, it's you ever seen like Maury when it was like, oh, I'm not the father. And then they had those dumb excuses.
Yeah.
Like I can't even make boys. Well, my excuse is that I think I'm sterile.
And here we go. Say Daddy, King Batch, and these this will be featured on the album coming out later on this year.
Yep.
All right, you guys. Say Daddy, King Batch, movies coming out, and we're talking like serious, like big dollar. That when you put like your vision board.
Mm-hmm.
I think you said you told me a couple of seconds ago, but I saw you post that whenever it was.
Yeah.
I want to be the biggest movie star in the world. You put it out there.
Mm-hmm.
This is how these things happen. I would have to imagine, right?
Yeah.
And
it's just building blocks.
And you bumped into a lot of the greats, from whoever. I've seen you post with everybody.
Yeah.
Who have any of these guys? Where you want to be?
Mm-hmm.
Have they given you any advice that really stuck to you?
Dave Chappelle gave me great advice. Told me to never recreate the Chappelle show because he killed that. No, but they all tell you like just to keep going, never stop. Will Smith, like he's great. Like he just a whole bunch of positive energy. Same thing, just never stop. Don't be afraid of failing. Try everything.
So you bump into Kevin Hart, anything from him?
Yeah, Kevin Hart. He's just like do it all, And that's kind of how he lives his life. He does it all. He does the music too, and he does the movies and the stand up. Like yeah.
Well, you're doing it, man. I got to know one thing. I'm a big fan of crazy fan encounters.
Oh.
And most of your fans, like I tell every artist, most of your fans, which is true, are super cool, chill people. They just love what you do, and they want to say hi every now and then. But every now and then, there's like somebody that goes a little too extra. I've heard stories from hiding in trash cans to sneaking into hotels, acting like they work there. You name it, I've heard.
Right.
I know with your fan base, because you got so many, you've got something.
Yeah.
What do you got?
I was doing a stand-up show. I can't remember what city I was in. Somewhere on the East Coast. And after the show, I went to eat at a restaurant. And one of the girls, she came in the restaurant, sat in the booth behind, and listened to what hotel I was staying at.
Oh, dang.
Followed me to the hotel. And I got in there first. And she goes in the hotel and she says to the receptionist, "Oh, I'm here to see King Batch." And the hotel receptionist said, "All right, yeah, okay, call him down and he'll come down and get you." And she says, "No, I don't have his number." And then she says, "Well, you're not gonna be able to get up there." So when the elevator door opens up, she runs in the elevator, goes to one of the floors, and starts knocking on everybody's door.
No kidding.
Yes.
Did she eventually get to your door?
No, because we would have done it that night.
Maybe Say Daddy would have been about her at that point.
Maybe it is.
Maybe it is. Who knows? All right. And I'll say this once again. And I've said this. You and your whole crew, Daystorm, all your whole crew is just hilarious. But if you don't get attention, all network heads,
Mm-hmm.
Mr. and Mrs. Network, exec.
Yes.
If you don't give this guy a massive sitcom offer, somebody else will.
Yeah.
It's just you're at that level right now where it's going to happen. It's just a matter of where.
Yeah, exactly.
What am I missing, man? What I forget?
Nothing. I think you nailed everything on the head. I got a movie coming out in Halloween, Meet the Blacks 2.
All right.
Cat Williams, Mike Epps, Lil Duval.
What can you say about that movie?
What can I say? It's horror and it's comedy. And it's Cat Williams is back.
Which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
What's he like?
He's a great guy. He was humble. He was quiet. He did his thing. He came as professional. And he's hilarious.
Have you been starstruck by any of these people? I know you've done Bieber. You've done some stuff with him,
Yeah.
obviously, you know. And I saw the video with Sean Paul the other day, which was funny. Who have you been starstruck by any of these guys, or have they been struck by you?
The only person I've been starstruck, it's kind of random and weird. It was Mario Lopez.
Really?
Yes. So,
I mean, he's a great guy.
he's great, but like,
Is he too good looking?
no, I saw him at the airport. I was like, oh, that's Mario Lopez. No way. Saved by the bell.
No kidding.
Like, and then I was nervous. Like, now I knew how, like, when fans come up to me and they're like out of breath and they're like, hey, can I get a, that's how I was like, Mr.
You did not. Really?
Can I get a picture? Like, yeah, man, let's do it. I got that stuff and we put his thumb up like this.
Oh,
and
my
I put my
God.
thumb up like this. And we both had our thumbs up like this.
That's what, you know, I meet a lot of people too, but I saw you at the Jackson party. I'm like, he's not going to remember me. Maybe I shouldn't. I'm like,
You should have said hi.
I should have. You know, you had that goofy looking wig on,
Yeah.
whatever the character is. I forget the character, but the wig, you know.
Right.
And I don't know what I was dressed like. Who knows? So, anyway, hey, Batch, it's a real pleasure, man.
Thank you.
Congrats on everything. At the end of every interview, fist bump to make it official. Give it a
Boom.
bam.